What's up? I'm Chris. Welcome, episode 34, Death Note. I'm actually really curious the play for what we're gonna do this episode because it seemed like for the most part we had some fun last week with the whole Misa and the other girl thing, and it was just really enjoyable for the most part, just like making it really fun. But we also had Teru do some fuck shit at the end, and I'm assuming it was him and it wasn't him sending it to somebody. So if that's the case, things are gonna be really weird. I'm excited to kind of just see exactly what happens, as we're probably gonna have to follow him and track him down. And I'm assuming all of this is kind of an attempt in some sort of way to lure N out, for Light to be able to exactly figure out who he is and take his next step that he kind of needs to. So I'm kind of curious to see exactly if that was a play that they had in mind here, or if he kind of just slipped up and got caught and some shit's about to go down between them. Either way, excited. If you like it all, hit the like and subscribe. To mean a lot to me. Feel free to stick around for the discussion. Please leave any comments about this episode or series. Let's go on episode 34. It can't be just a coincidence now, can it? Nah, I mean, shit, we're on to something, boys. The problem is, En's probably smart enough here to realize that they are trying to lure him out. I don't believe that'll happen, but that's a smart assumption to make, at least. It's almost like that happened. Smart as fuck, buddy. Yeah. Is he gonna try and hide a camera somewhere? They got like a huge... Right. I at least appreciate that they're very aware, at least at this point, or they're speculating and being suspicious of everything. Count the amount of pages there. No. Leave him work on the bottom on why. I don't know. She was kind of a fucking mess. Yeah, calm down, buddy. This ain't your amusement, you know? Her what?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, but she got really jealous, so... Are you women causing fucking issues for me? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A couple, not too many. Put the fuck attention, guys. Come on. Yeah. What a loser. Then we start having fucking problems. Oh, is she reading what you wrote? Say, okay. I was gonna say, what is she doing there, dude? That doesn't sound like you. Wait a minute. I'm glad you agree. Yeah. Maybe we can be together. Yeah, it's not, but she's she'll side with us. She's really thinking. This is very convincing. Yeah, and of course the idiots behind the screen will buy it. At least him. Oh, yeah, that's not smart, buddy. But still. But he could just be insane, dude. I mean, he could just be losing it. We're gonna figure out what he says. Yeah. I don't know about all that. Ugh. Why would he say that though? Like, what would his reason be? I don't want to play with you anymore. Yeah, it is, but he's fucking onto something here. Watches every move. You know, Aizo, I respect you a lot. You know. And it's gone. Okay. Got it. Got it. Well, that confirms your suspicion, doesn't it? To not leave any traces of them, possibly. So I wonder now if this is like a big, Light's well aware of what exactly is happening, and he's just kind of playing into it a little bit, and he has like a plan to kind of resolve this in some sort of way, or if it just doesn't affect him at the end of the day and he really doesn't care, or if he just doesn't notice. And I actually don't have a good guess as to why. I think they would try and lead you to believe that he just like hasn't noticed, but he's been way too observant with everything else for me to just believe it's as simple as that. But if that is the case, I mean, it would make enough sense. You're finally giving me a call? I got some info to share. It's a lot of trust from there to be like, just come meet me in person when I'm hiding from this guy, you know? So they were just glasses. They are. Maybe they're really thick. Hmm. We've known this. Oh. That's valid. Yeah, he's got this, dude. You can help us. Yeah. Just act as though everything's alright. Alright. That's cool, that's cool. Oh. Oh. Not again. Not again. Oh. Are they doing some shit? Uh-oh. I like the transition into that music. I already have a fucking reputation for this. Don't make me do it more. Yeah? He's putting some pressure on, dude. I thought we were gonna get some like crazy shit with Terror this episode, and like nothing's happened as a result of what he did. They what? This is a fake feed? No, alright. Usually it is. Can't argue with that. Alright, what's your move though? There we go. This is what I was waiting on. This is what I wanted some shit for. Find his book. I'm assuming the message got across by now. It feels like it's been a little while, like days at least. Well, that's our in. Jesus. Yeah, he's really on a fixed schedule. What the fuck? And then we'll be able to see the Shinigami and see if it's a real thing. But we were told to carry around the fake, so if message got across, which I truly believe it has so far, he should be in the clear. Yeah, but you gotta take one for the team. That's so funny. Okay, just in case if they have the fake, so he's trying to cover his grounds there too. What are the odds Teru finishes like a minute early and catches him? That's true. I mean, you're all the way here, you might as well. Nothing's gonna come out of it though. Oh, it's just a normal fucking notebook. Wait a minute. All dramatic and shit. Okay, so we officially got the swap in. So I'm assuming that's what the picture taken before was specifically to send it over. Okay.
はい。四つ葉の殺しはそれを証明していたと言えます。ありがとうございます。では可能性としてジェバンニがすでに操られている。写真？はい。実際にどう書いているのかを見たい。
Damn, really forcing him to go right back in and do the whole operation.
そのすべてを事細かにこの目で見てみたい。
It's fucking crazy all the writing on there, dude. He's like, I'm not wasting any space. Holy shit. Yeah, definitely. But what can you gain from this? This is a head scratcher type episode for me because it's so weird the way that it is presented to me. Maybe it's not just the episode, but maybe it's the way that this arc is beginning to unfold. It feels weird specifically because it seems like Nier knows literally everything that's occurring, which we've kind of picked up on before. And while I have issues with that, it is what it is, and we've just kind of accepted where we're at this point. The bigger problem more so comes his path to kind of victory here seems pretty clear what his plans are. Lights are where I'm like, what is he planning? Like, what is his moves here? Because it goes multiple routes with him, and the more I'm kind of just sitting back and thinking about it, is his plan literally as simple as to like leave traces and clues and things behind to him to specifically get Nier to kind of go out of his way and for us to find Nier, and then once we kind of put a stop to him, it's easy to put a stop to everybody else? Is it just something simple like that, or is he completely like not as prepared as he's shown us to always be, and he's kind of just lost it and thinks that he's on top of things, but Nier's realistically like got him where exactly he wants him, you know? So is he just getting a little sloppy in that regard, which I don't believe is the case, because I feel like that's kind of a cop-out way to do this, that he's been so on top of things for so long already. So it makes me believe Light has something a bit more up his sleeve here that we're not really being able to pick up on. Maybe something that's not so simple. Maybe he does have some sort of big plan or something that he's already kind of been putting in motion here, and things are kind of working out pretty well, and we're just kind of not aware of it because he hasn't really presented anything to us. I wonder, and it leaves me really curious, but I truly can't kind of wrap my head around, I feel like, the three different routes that this is either heading in. I do truly think everything Nier's doing is like flawlessly kind of being done. While I have my issues, like specifically us being able to read Teru's like lips and what exactly he's saying and stuff. Like, I have my problems with that, us being able to like zoom in like crazy and then just kind of guess at what he's saying in a way, or assume that we're getting it right, and also be able to like make up the image a bit more and figure out, get a clearer picture for his lips and stuff. It just like maybe that is something that actually happens and I'm not aware of that in the slightest. But as far as I'm concerned, you can't take something that's like beyond blurry like that and then make it out to be like this perfect image, kind of how they were getting. And it just, to me, that stuff like that kind of comes off weird. I've seen that used in other movies or films and stuff before, where they zoom in on something and it's literally like a single pixel, and then somehow they're able to make it like a beautiful image. Like, it's really weird to me. Regardless, like I said, I think everything else that he's doing is like extremely smart. The way he's going about and being cautious with the notebook, and specifically being like, there is a possibility he's being controlled, and that's exactly why he doesn't see one right now. Maybe we should kind of take things slow. Let's wait 20 something days here and let's kind of just make sure that he's not in control, because if he ends up dying after this time, then it is what it is. Now we get into the whole thing. He seems to be okay to kind of kill off another man, but then we get back into the same argument that we've had many times about the value of one person versus the value of possibly saving others, a ton of others basically, and be able to get rid of this one other guy. You got to kind of weigh out the things that you have here. We're not going to get too much more into that, but once again, seems even more on top of things, specifically because when we have guys like Aizawa and stuff come to him and specifically be like, I set up traps, like, look at this, the thing with the notes and everything else that he's possibly doing, passing them and secretly communicating and doing all this, he doesn't seem to really give a damn, because he kind of already knows and is pretty set in exactly who Light is himself and where exactly things like this are heading. So it's interesting just to see the fact that he knows exactly what's going on. But once again, my point beforehand being about Light being sloppy at one point might simply be the thing with the notes as well, as another example of him being able to just pass them and not be able to pick up on these little things that he might be being set up in some sort of way. Now, it is also very possible he's very well aware of this stuff, so either he doesn't care because he doesn't think it's going to change things or be as effective in the long run, or he literally doesn't think that something like this is as effective, so it doesn't matter. Either way, I'm interested to see kind of what they have planned for him. Also, where the hell is Mello? It's been like 4 episodes and he's been completely gone, so it makes me think he's beyond useless in the story, because we only have a few left and he's barely been introduced at all. So this is literally just Light versus N here, and Mello is just kind of this random thing that might throw chaos in here occasionally, but he has no chance of ever being the one who kind of wins here or being a real threat in a way to do Light, in my opinion. I don't know, might be a little bit more to go into, but I think I just gotta kind of leave it and see what it is. Not overly impressed by a lot of the stuff presented here, but it also feels kind of necessary as a way to segue us into where we're going to be headed a bit more. So kind of take what you get and see what happens. If you liked it, all, hit the like and subscribe to mean a lot to me. Feel free to check out the other videos on the channel, leave any comments about this episode or series. I'll be back for episode 35 soon. You have a good one. See ya.